everyone to your collective reading for the upcoming week. I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. Let's start digging in and seeing what you can expect for this week. I got a fantastic new deck. It's called the Witching Hour Oracle, so we're going to use those as well. But let's go ahead and get started and see what your messages are for all of you that this resonates for. What's going on for the collective, angels and spirits for the upcoming week? What can we expect? So this reading can bring up love, it can bring up finance, career, it can bring up someone from your past, family. Just remember, it's all going to resonate differently for each of you, and it depends on what your timeline is as to what's going on with you. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube. If you're watching YouTube already, great. If you're not, I hope to see you over there. Go look up Shacy Tarot in the search engines, okay? So we have Blossom, it's time to heal, and Simply Love. So for many of you here, it's time to spread your wings. It's time to get out there. I hope that this isn't flipped again, but you know, I'm at the mercy of TikTok at the moment, and it tends to flip the wording. So we have, it's a time of healing here as well, as it's time to simply love. So Spirit wants you to simplify your life. Don't allow the complications of the world to affect your happiness. And it's so easy to do, especially with the media these days. It's so negative. It can be so negative. There are positive stories out there as well. But of course, there's a lot of hype and a lot of glorification too, okay? Especially on others' pain and suffering, which I don't like to see, but it happens all the time. So I actually I always say, no news is good news. Everybody will say, hey, Allison, have you heard the news? I'm like, no news is good news. I actually try to just eliminate it from my life. I always know that somebody's going to bring it up if necessary, and I'm on Facebook, so sometimes I will see things, but for the most part, to me, no news is good news, okay? I try to avoid it because there's a lot of negativity. If there's something that's really pressing, then yes, I will listen, but other than that, I won't. I do find that a lot of us, especially as empaths, we tend to absorb that negative energy, and well, we just don't need it. Anyhow, Spirit's telling you it's time to spread your wings, it's time to blossom, it's time to heal and simplify your life. Simply love and just be, and you know, honor yourself and all the things that the world has to offer you. Okay, it's time for you to take the lead, I love this, of your own life here. Okay, you got the whole world in your hands, and Spirit is telling you, take the lead in your own life, okay? Whatever has kind of maybe bogged you down, held you down, made you feel beaten down, Spirit's saying it's time to let that go. Open up your third eye and realize that you can take the lead of your own life. You can heal and you can blossom. You can continue to manifest your life and do all the things you want to do, okay? Simplify your life, okay? Whatever's not working for you, maybe it's time to let that go. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to jump into the Aquarian deck here, which I feel drawn to again today. Let's see what's going on. The collective, angels and spirits. So this is from the 1970s for those of you that are brand new. Let's see what's going on. Leave me comments. What is going on for the collective? What can they expect for this upcoming week, angels and spirits? Yeah. Wow, you're stressed out. Some of you are, many of you are very, very stressed out, okay? But Spirit's saying no matter what, you can beat the fight here. Don't allow yourself to, you know, some of us psych ourselves out when we get very stressed, because I feel like a lot of you maybe have been throwing yourselves into your work, into your career, okay? But it will pay off, but don't allow yourself to get stressed out over anything that you can't control. You worry about the things you can control, and you don't worry about the things you can't, because you will absolutely drive yourself nuts, okay? So don't do that to yourself. For some of you here, someone wants to maybe take the action towards you, or this is you wanting to take the action towards your career. Maybe you're working on your own business for some of you, and that's what's stressing you out. You're getting very, very anxious. Why is the Knight of Wands here for the collective? Yeah, because you're juggling a lot of responsibilities, a lot of decisions here. You've got a lot to do, okay? So I feel like some of you are getting very stressed out. Spirit says you're going to gain the clarity. You're going to receive some kind of a mental breakthrough that's going to allow you to move forward here. I feel like a lot of you are going to take the upper hand in your own life, and you're realizing that you can take the lead, that you can take the action on making decisions here. All you got to do is speak up. So if there's people around you that don't kind of agree with what it is you want to do, whether it's your career, a love relationship, a family member, children, whatever the case is. Spirit is saying, you know, this is a sword of victory, the sword of truth here. Okay, so if you're trying to make a decision about speaking up, speaking your mind here, Spirit is saying don't. You have the power. Power is always in your hands. You do what is right for you. Yes, some of you are, worried about conflict if you speak up, if you speak your truth, if you tell somebody what it is you want. You're debating on maybe whether or not to take that action, to speak up here. And Spirit is saying, you know, don't be afraid to take the lead in your own life. Some of you may be already in a marriage or commitment, and that's who you're afraid to speak the truth to. Maybe you feel like this person is going to be angry or jealous or resentful or create an argument or blockages for you. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Who is this Queen of Pentacles for the collective? This can be about work, though, because maybe some of you are overworking, and maybe some of you, your partner's complaining because you're working too much. This partner may be keeping an eye on you here. Maybe they're not trusting you. They're looking for the truth. They're wondering if you're juggling someone else. That's another message I'm getting for you. Definitely somebody's looking for their balance here, okay? I feel like someone is trying to figure out what is going on, and they're trying to perhaps balance out their emotions. There may be a lack of trust here, whether it's you or someone else you're dealing with. Again, if you're in a marriage or commitment, your partner could be keeping an eye on you or you on them. You're not trusting them. You're looking for the truth here. You're wondering. But this, I feel like this person, what they're doing is they're just throwing themselves all into their work. They're working really hard, and they're really stressed, and there's a lot of responsibilities going on is what I'm getting. Why is justice here for the collective? Why is justice here for the collective? Yeah. Okay, interesting though. We have 2 pages here. There could be children involved as well. Okay, some of you may be dealing with your own children, or the person you're dealing with is dealing with children. But this is about, you know, there's some fantastic news coming in. I feel like whatever is going to happen here, I feel like once somebody speaks up for themselves and realize the power again is in their hands, this is a message that's repeating, is once you open up your third eye and realize that once you put it out there exactly what it is you want, and you realize that you could take the lead in your own life, things will start to balance out. I feel like things will, again, the truth shall set you free. Somebody needs to speak up, because I feel like somebody's checking up on you, or you them, or a family member, because again, it's kind of like, I'm looking for clarity. What's going on here? You know, there's jealousy or arguments or something, and it's kind of like, no, somebody's just throwing themselves into the work. But I believe that somebody else feels like the other person is cheating or lying or deceiving them. In actual fact, this person is actually throwing themselves all into their work. Okay, so somebody has a lack of confidence issues, or somebody needs to speak up about what they truly want. Okay, again, taking the lead. What are the messages for the collective? Okay, vanity. Okay, so maybe somebody works really hard because they want to keep up with the Joneses or the Smiths or the, whoever it is. Like maybe somebody is all about work and no play because they're concerned with, being very materialistic. Impartiality. Okay, so I feel like someone's trying to kind of balance themselves out and kind of be impartial to maybe somebody being so vain. Maybe somebody is very materialistic, I'm feeling, and maybe one person is having all these responsibilities and feels like they have to keep up with the Joneses or the Smiths here in order to impress everybody else or their partner. Okay, so maybe that's why this person is stressed out. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody who you feel is your soulmate. Maybe you feel like this person is all about work and they're too materialistic, is kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, maybe this person rejected you and you're looking for the truth to see if there's somebody else, when in fact, again, this person I keep getting is throwing themselves all into their work. Let's get some advice and guidance for the collective. Let me know how this resonates for you, okay? So if you think somebody's kind of like ignoring you and you're kind of trying to find out what's going on, this person is working. I don't see them juggling at all. I definitely feel like they're all about work right now and really quite materialistic, or that's how you're feeling. Spirit says, dear sister, believe in yourself, your value, and your inner beauty, and you will be happy to be yourself. Be delightfully true and remarkably you. I am empowered, strong, and gentle with myself and others. Okay, so Spirit's telling you to believe in yourself and your power, and you do what is right for you here. Take charge of your life, okay? Open up your third eye. I feel like somebody's simply working.